Hello, everyone. My presentation is here. Thank you. My name is Byron Chrysovergis. I represent the Technology Transfer Office of Aristotle University, and I will talk to you for 10 minutes about our main activities the last couple of years and where we aim to go during the next 5 years approximately. The three main missions of every university across the world are these three: education, research, and technology transfer, what we call innovation or impact to the society, how basically we solve through our research real problems in the real world. Aristotle University is the largest university of Southeastern Europe, of the region in general, and in the educational mission, as you know, has a great history and huge successes along the years. In the research field, and this, the second mission, as you can see from this side, is also, its impact is very big with more than 300 laboratories. More specifically, I think they, through a very recent count that we did, it's 395, the laboratories that currently exist in the campus and produce very interesting research results and new technologies and new knowledge in every basically scientific field. As you can see, approximately about 7,000 active research projects are during the last 5 years running at the university with a total funding of more than 300 million euros, of which about 1/4 comes from the industry, from private institutions, which shows also the connection that already exists with the market and the industry. So, what about this third mission? How is technology transfer achieved in our university? These 5 ways are basically what we do and what every university across the world is doing. First of all is the research in collaboration with industry partners. As I told you, this is very big already. About 30% of our budget is on that. Then the selling of our research results, either after IP protection or without prior IP protection. The licensing in exchange for royalties, exclusive or not, after IP protection or without prior IP protection. The private research project for the commercialization of research results via the research committee through an umbrella, as we call it, project, or a new research project. And finally, the establishment of new companies, what we call spin-offs, which could be either startups, as we said also previously, meaning companies with a business model aiming to scale globally very quickly, or not. Companies just provide services or sell their products in a local or national level. But these spin-offs, these either startups or not, have the specific characteristic that they basically sell products that are created by technologies or methodologies that have been developed inside the university using the university facilities. Our office is part of the Department of the Research Planning and Support of the Research Committee and is the contact point between the academic community and the industry. It operates during the last decade, since 2012, and is responsible for ensuring awareness among the academic community on the commercialization of research results and technology transfer, for the protection, management, and promotion of the intellectual property of the academic community according to the academic code of conduct and principles, and also responsible for creating the mechanism for technology transfer, these licenses, the spin-offs, how these companies will be created, what will be the procedures that we should follow, and the research in collaboration with industry partners. All these activities have specific procedures that need to be followed inside the university. Okay, this is a slide that basically describes the evolution of our office during the last 20, 30 years. The office was launched in 2012. 2015, was an important year because it was further developed and the rectorate authorities realized the importance of the existence of such an office. So, yeah, our university is basically one of the few Greek universities that really support financially and in a policy level this third mission. And from 2020 till today, we have seen an exponential development of our office through funding from either national funds from the Ministry of Education and the Ministry of Development, or from European grants, which we proposed some projects and we got accepted. So we managed to gather enough funding in order to exponentially develop our office. And these are the main pillars of our activities. We start with awareness, as I told you before, that's the most important one, in which we participate. We try to be participating in almost every event that has to do and could help us in the matchmaking with industry partners. We do every day basically meetings with members of the academic community to inform them about their opportunities and capabilities through our office. We created a student antenna. Some members of the academic community, mostly PhD students, candidates, in order to spread our word in every faculty of the university. And we do a lot of work and campaigns on social media. We organize entrepreneurship competitions and hackathons. We participate in the organizing committee of the Technology Forum. So we try to be basically everywhere that a matchmaking or collaboration could happen. After this awareness part, we focus more on working with specific teams that are more mature on exploiting or commercializing their research results, and we consult them and we work with them regarding their protection of intellectual property or the matchmaking or the participation in projects aiming at the protection and commercialization of IP. We have also created a new Center for Entrepreneurship and Innovation at Aristotle University, which is called WOC, Youth Innovation Accelerator, inspired by Aristotle's peripatetic school, and I will tell you a little bit more about that. And a talent pool through this Center for Entrepreneurship. The talent pool is a new and a very ambitious initiative that aims to connect individual students or researchers with no, basically, a team or an innovative idea that could participate in the acceleration program that we organize in WOC. So individual students that just want to somehow take part into this innovation ecosystem of our university could connect with student entrepreneurial or research teams of the university through a matchmaking process that we coordinate according to their needs. So all these actions basically lead to what we call technology transfer, and this is the establishment of new companies, the licensing, and the protection of the intellectual property through patents. These are some numbers, which some of them need to be updated. We have 91 active patents, 16 spin-offs, about 20 licenses for IP deployment, and more than 1,000 active projects in collaboration with industry. Here you can see the logos of our spin-offs. As you can see, starting from top of the page, exothermia and emission were the first ones, about 2008, created by the School of Mechanical Engineering. And then we had about 7 years that nothing basically happened and no new companies were created. 2015, as I told you, was a seminal year for our office with the creation of 4 new spin-offs, most of them from the School of Engineering. And then during the last basically 5 years, we have seen an exponential development in that, and a lot of new companies from life sciences, from computer science. Also, the mechanical engineering department is very active in that, and Athletopia from physical sciences. Indicative partnerships with institutions here, you can see supporting entrepreneurships. We collaborate with almost everyone that is active in supporting the ecosystem, and also some indicative partnerships with the industry. Some more information also about our new Center for Entrepreneurship and Innovation, Walkout Innovation Accelerator. It's basically an accelerator, as you have probably heard that this term incubator or accelerator, these limits are not easy to define. We call it as an innovation accelerator because it's something bigger than that. It has an acceleration program that accepts applications from startups or potential spin-offs inside the university, and we support them in a 2-month program with master classes and weekly coaching. But we also create entrepreneurship courses across every faculty of the university. We try to focus oral activities in these 3 pillars: education, culture, and community. The education one basically covers the acceleration program and the courses. What we mean by culture is all these activities that try to change and create a new consciousness inside the university, that every member of the academic community, from the student, from the undergraduate student to the postgraduate one, to researchers at every level, has in their minds that we are here not only to be educated or create research, but also to create impact and transfer the technology to society on a business basis. So we try to change this culture, our biggest ambition yet, and through competitions, through meetups between the student teams and research teams, and also create this community, gather this ecosystem, these skilled and ambitious people in a specific place, physically and digitally. Physically, we have created a new space which you could see as you enter this building on your left. A new modern place for a co-working space, basically, where everyone can come and work and collaborate with the people from this ecosystem. And also digitally, we have created a Discord platform for this goal in mind. And now we are we are currently in the process of accepting applications from students, basically, for the second acceleration cycle. Today, we will launch the second cycle for researchers. We decided to create 2 cohorts in this second acceleration cycle because we believe that we could provide better services to our researchers and students by defining specifically the reason that we are here for researchers, which is the commercialization of their research results, while for the students, it's this change of culture and change of way of thinking about entrepreneurship. So we start today with a cohort for researchers, and the next months we will do a separate cohort for students. We also, as you can see, the QR code on the bottom right is for the talent pool, for this matchmaking tool for individual students and researchers. As I said, we have a lot of funding support from different funding opportunities, either nationally from the Ministry of Development and Education, or in a European level from EIT, raw materials, through a project we are coordinating, which is called Accent, and it aims to accelerate innovation and entrepreneurial excellence in higher education institutes. This is our core team of 7 people right now, and we have 2 more teams, as I told you before, the student antenna and the team that supports the operations of WOC. So with that, I would like to thank you very much for the invitation, and you can find us in these contact details. Thank you very much.